Good morning. In today's video we are going to create weapon system for our game. So let's get started. First, what we need to do is to create few weapons for our weapon system. We already have one weapon created, so let's go to prefabs. And here let's apply all. Okay, let's create a new folder, weapons. And let's move our weapon prefab to that folder. Okay. So this is our this will act as like our pistol. So let's rename it to pistol. And another one will be our machine gun. So just to create machine gun from our pistol, just press Ctrl D, rename, and let's name it machine gun. And let's change fire rate to 5 per second. And the third one will be our shotgun. But to create shotgun, we'll need to do some modification in our weapon script. So let's go to our weapon script. Let's double click it, and first what we want to do is to change our transform fire point. Because we will shoot more than one weapon, so we need more than one fire point. Let's do the table and let's call it fire points. Let's change this one here and this one here to fire points. Yeah, fire point position and fire point rotation. But what needs to be added for this one to work is for each loop. So what does this loop will do for each? It will be that for every type weapon in our table of for every transform fire point. This is variable we just declared, so we reference to every transform in our table of fire points. We will instantiate our bullets. Fire points. And sorry, here it's not the fire point but fire point. This one. This is what we will put here in the function. And now in our loop we'll just create from each fire point added to our weapon. So now just to one more thing. I want also to have ammunition in our weapon. So let's add it now. So let's put variable public float ammo for our weapon. Not float, the int variable, because it will be full number. Okay, int. And when we shoot, let's just remove one ammunition from our weapon. So ammo minus. And one more thing, we don't want to shoot when we don't have ammo, so let's put here and ammo is more than 0. So now our upgraded function for our weapon is done. So now let's create our shotgun script. Okay, This is save, so I will check. Yeah, I am recording. Okay, so it's saved. Let's go to our prefabs again, to our weapons, and now we will need to update for each weapon our fire points. So let's just move it here, and for machine gun it will be this one, and let's duplicate our machine gun. Let's unhide our graphic to see from which point we'll be shooting, and let's no, we are two machine guns. Okay, let's rename that one to shotgun. Let's double click this one and image. Okay, and let's now add more fire points. Let's create container for them. This will be just empty container, but I like to keep everything clear. And now we will need to move the fire points. Let's add some graphic here to see what we're doing, and let's change the gizmo size. Let's scale it down. Okay, something like that. Okay, so let's make fire point like 0.04. Oh, sorry, this should be another, so let's duplicate this one. So this one will be 0.04, and let's rotate it in Z direction like 5%, minus 5%. And another one will be like 0.8, and let's make it minus 10. This is I will show just you how to create shotgun. Of course you can improve it if you want, but for our tutorial it's enough. Okay, so this one will be minus 0.4 and plus 5 here, and another one will be minus 0.8 and 10. Why we are rotating them is that because when we instantiate our bullet in our script, we are just taking the fire point rotation, so we don't have to make any additional script for our bullet to rotate for our bullet to be shoot with some angle. Okay, so let's create another folder for bullets. Okay, let's move our bullet here, and let's okay, this will be our regular bullet. We can use it also for machine gun. Or no, let's rename it because we want to change the damage value. So bullet for machine gun, and let's double name and let's call it bullet for shotgun. This one we want to scale. Scale will be 0.1 and 0.1 here. Okay, the fire points, we need to add them on our fire points in our weapon. So let's log this one, take this one and move all of them here. So this will be our fire points. There is one fire point too much. This fire point was added double time, sorry, so this one. Let's do none, and let's do it again. Okay, can we delete this one? No, just can change this one to 0 and try again. That's annoying. Okay, let's move those fire points here. Yeah, nice. We have 5 fire points. Let's go to our weapon. Let's change our bullet to our shotgun bullet. Sorry. Oh, I scaled bullet for the machine gun, so that's wrong. So let's change the names of those two. So this will be bullet for shotgun, and this will be bullet for machine gun. I can't change like that. Oh my. This one. Rename this one to shotgun. Let's copy. Now it's correct. Let's rename this one to bullet for machine gun. Okay, so one more thing. Let's change the damage. For our shotgun is K. Let's change damage of our shotgun to 0.1. Let's go to our machine gun once again, and let's change damage to like 0.8. Yeah. Okay. And change bullet here to bullet machine gun. Okay. So now, when we have our weapons prepared, let's get started to create our script for our weapon system. So let's create C# script weapon system. Let's open our, oh, we didn't create player prefab, so let's do it now. So yeah, this is our player prefab. Let's double click and let's get started to work on this one. So what we have here is our weapon. Why player? Yeah, okay, that's okay. So we have our weapon here, but we want it to be stored under. This is also for to not create mess in our tree of our game. So this will be weapon. This is just container weapons, and we'll be moving all the weapons to our weapons. Weapons container. Okay. Small s here. Okay. So first let's start with the pistol. Yeah, this is our pistol prefab. Let's no ammo here. Let's make it 999. And let's position it correctly. Where is our image? Here. Yeah, we are hiding image because we imported assets where this player has image visible. So let's just hide image for all the weapons. The second one will be machine gun. So let's move it here. And third one will be shotgun. Let's move it here. Okay, on pistol I did mistake. I need to remove it because I moved the graphic, not the pistol itself. Okay. Well, let's show the image. And let's hide all the graphics. So hidden. Machine gun sprite renderer will be hidden, and shotgun sprite renderer will be hidden. Okay, so now let's go to our weapon system and let's start to create our weapon system. What we want to have in our weapon system is of course reference to all of our weapons. So let's create public weapon table of our weapons. this will be table of type of our weapon, so we can add it here, all the objects that have our weapon script attached. So also we need equipped weapon. We need the reference to the weapon we have equipped currently. Weapon equipped weapon. So now let's create on the start, when we instantiate our weapon system, I want to have default weapon attached. This weapon is shotgun, so let's try not shotgun, the pistol and it's on the position 0. So equipped weapon is equal to the weapon weapons on position 0. Position 0. If you go to our player script, weapon system. No, we didn't attach this one, so I will show you. So now we have weapons, and if we move our weapons here one by one, so element 0 is what we reference by calling 0. I just noticed one thing. Yeah, we don't have ammo added for the machine gun. Let's make it 15, and for the shotgun, let's make it 8 for now. So let's save all. Let's go to our script, and to equip our weapon, we'll do something similar, but we'll be calling public void equip gun int number of the gun to equip, and it will be equipped weapon equal to weapons, and number will be, because our player will not press 0 to equip a pistol, so we need to do a small trick. It will be gun to equip -1. So when our player will press 1, we just call the pistol. The second will be machine gun, because it will be on the... So when the player press 1, he will actually reference to weapon 0. The same if he press 2, he will actually reference to a weapon on position 1. Yeah, so let's create another function, public void switch weapons. So now to switch weapons, we'll use something different, because now we'll have to call input from our keyboard. So it will be if input git key down will be kcode alpha 1. That's number 1 on our keyboard. So if it will be pressed, we just want to weapon system. No, we just want to call weapons. No, sorry, not weapons. Equip gun. Equip gun on the position 1. I'm just putting 1 to not make any confusions here. So the same will be for other 2 weapons. Alpha 2. Let's put second weapon and 3 for weapon 3. And this one will be called in our update method. So yeah, now we are able to switch between weapons, and we don't have any function to shoot them, so let's create shoot. And for shoot we'll just call equipped weapon dot shoot. Okay, and one more thing just to clear up, because last time on our player we added reference for shake, so this one what we have here needs to be moved to our weapon system. So let's do that now. Weapon system. Should oh, let's not do this. This will make too much confusion for you. So let's do it different way. To not make too much confusion, let's call let's make reference to weapon system first. Weapon system weapons, and let's go to our player, and here where we have our weapon system attached, let's move it to our player. Weapon here and update weapon system weapons. Why it's not visible on our player? Maybe Unity needs. Let's do it that. Let's go to our player. Player controller. What has happened? Weapon system weapons. Why it's not working? Maybe while you that. Let's clear all them. Why it's something went wrong here? Weapons. Because equipped weapon is not public. Okay. Let's go to our weapon system. Now it should work fine. Player controller, yeah, weapons, equipped weapon. No, we don't have. We can just call it weapons shoot here. No, sorry, weapons.equipped weapon. Okay. And now it should work fine. So let's check it. Give reference on our player. Yeah, we didn't make any too much confusion, I hope. Okay. Yeah, so now shooting is not working. Okay, because why? We don't have any ammo. Okay, let's make 9 and 9. This is 15, and yeah, this is 8. Okay, so let's check again. No, the reference set to yeah, I know. Our player here, I don't know why, probably doesn't have weapons touched. Yeah, it doesn't have because we didn't do that. Okay, so let's try again. Small mistake. Yeah, now it's shooting our bullets. Perfect. So if we switch with 3, yeah, It's shots. Okay, I want to check one. No, shots per second on shotgun. Yeah, it's too much. Let's make it 1. And on the machine gun, it's 5 shots per second. So if we just press 2, we have machine gun, and if we press 3, we have shotgun. Yeah, it works fine. Okay, nice. So our weapon system is working now, but what I want to add is text for our UI. So let's go to our canvas. That will show us how much bullets we have. So let's create UI to the UI text mesh pro text. Let's import essentials. Text mesh pro. I strongly recommend using text mesh pro. It's much better than standard text for Unity. Let's move it to our panel, and let's go to our text mesh pro. Let's move it here. Let's call it ammo. Maybe let's change the font size to like 18, and let's do something like let's add some graphic to make it look more nice. UI image. Let's make it 80 by 80. Let's replace graphic with where is our top-down shooter PNG. Let's put weapon here. Where is our image here? Source image, this one, and let's use preserve aspect. Yeah, rotate it by 90 in the position Z. Can we do that? We can't. Here we can. Yeah, here, because there was position 0, here is rotation. Let's change it to maybe 50 by 50. Yeah, it's better. And our text component, yeah, let's make it here. Let's make it in the middle. Yeah, that will be nice. So let's put here like 999, and let's move this one closer. Change the size. Okay, perfect. I think that one will be correct. So now what we just need to do is to go to our player script again and create a reference for our text mesh pro. So to do that, we'll just do public. Yeah, first we need to write using in pro. So we are adding a library for text mesh pro, and let's write public text mesh pro GUI ammo text, and just to update that text, let's write new function to update that text. And to update ammo text, we just need to write ammo, the ammo text that the text is equal to WeaponSystem that weapons. We are referencing our weapon system here. So weapons that equip weapon dot ammo dot toString. So okay, so that should be fine, but we need to update our weapon system, our text. So we wanted to update it when we should, Yeah, I just noticed that it's better to do it from the from weapon system. So let's move it to weapon system. So weapons. Let's save it here. So let's write ammo text is equal to equipped weapon ammo to string, and let's go to our player, because here we added that we don't need anymore text mesh pro. Let's move it also to our weapon system, and let's move our reference to text mesh pro. Let's press Ctrl save, and let's add it here. So now it will work much better for us. Let's go to our Unity, and on our weapons, let's just reference our ammo text here. Nice. And we need to call that update ammo text. So we want to update this text when we switch, when we will equip new gun, and we want to update that text also on the start of our game. So let's test it, how it works now. Let's press play, and yeah, we have our okay, I will make maybe a bigger screen here. So as you can see here, we have our value for our bullets. When we shot, they should change, but they are not. So we are not updating our weapons. Yeah, because our shoot function is inside our player. So let's, when we shoot, let's do one more thing. When we shoot, let's call our weapons. Not update ammo text. Okay. Okay, now this one should work. Let's test it. Let's shoot. Yeah, so now our ammo is updating correctly. I'm switching weapon, as you can see here. So text is updating for all the weapons. So we can shoot our machine gun. Yeah, perfect. One more thing, I've just noticed that it shakes when we don't have any ammo. So to avoid that, we just need to call and weapons, our weapons, equip weapon, that ammo is more than 0. So now it will not shake when we don't have any ammunition. Let's test it. Let's go to our machine gun, let's shoot all the bullets. Yeah, so we don't have any ammo, so our skin is not shaking anymore. Perfect. Okay, so that's all for today's tutorial. Thank you very much for watching. If you like it, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. That